Okay, so let us start. Okay, so let's go back to our entries. So if you can remember this, so di ba, we have the format. Uh, this is our first journal entry. So Paul invested 100,000. He also donated his land to the business, furniture and fixtures or the chairs. So we also receive our cash from our customers for the services we rendered. We also have a collectible. So we are now going to transfer all of this to the general ledger. Okay? Pero ang imong buhaton ani is, ang una buhaton gid ani is, what are the accounts that we used? What are the account titles that we use in our journal entries? Okay? So this is a this is the T account for each account title. So tanan account titles na atong gigamit, ako nang gibutang diri. So you have the cash on hand, Paul Capital, land, okay? So and so on. Okay? So these are all the account titles that we used in our journal entries. Okay? So per account title, if you notice, there's one there are two columns, one for the debit entries and one for the credit entries. So sa posting man good is ato nang itibo tanan debit o tanan credit. Okay? So for each account title, so na debit credit. Okay? So what will we do next? So our first journal entry is the investment of the owner, 100,000 cash. Okay, 100,000 cash. So ang atong entry ato was debit cash on hand and then credit Paul Capital for the same amount. Okay? So unsaon nato na siya pag-transfer sa entry sa ledger. So nag-debit man tag cash on hand, di ba? That's 100,000. So sa imong ledger magbutang pug ka dira og debit nga 100,000. And then we have credit nga Paul Capital. So 'di ba debit ni diri nga side credit. So Paul Capital 100,000. So Paul Capital 100,000. So natong buhaton for each entry mo na atong ikuan, kumbaga ato lang gi-transfer. So debit land 150,000 and then credit Paul Capital also for 150,000. So debit land 150,000 150,000 150,000 and then credit Paul Capital 150,000. So dungagan ang capital investment. Next transaction is katong furniture and fixtures. So atong gi-entry ato, debit furniture and fixtures and then credit is Paul Capital 50,000. So nag-credit ka og capital 50,000, nag-debit ka kay furniture og 50,000. Okay. So next transaction. So VNR services rendered services to customers for the cash amounting to 50,000. So ang atong entry, debit cash on hand 50,000 and then gi-credit na to ang income account or service income for 50,000. So debit ka cash on hand 50,000 Nangitaon nimo si service income, so credit is 50,000. Okay, next is debit accounts receivable. So these are our collectible from our clients or customers. So debit accounts receivable 75,000, credit service income 75,000. So service income daw credit 75,000, then mag-debit ka sa accounts receivable 75,000. Our next transaction. So we have rendered services to the customers amounting to 75,000. Okay? But only 30% of 75,000 is paid. Okay, so that's the down payment, and the rest will be collectible. Okay, so 30% of 75,000 is 22,500. So we debit cash on hand 22,500. We debit another asset account, okay, accounts receivable 52,500, and then you credit service income for 75,000. Okay, so debit daw cash on hand 22,500, and then accounts receivable 52,500. Our service income is 75,000. Okay. Next, our customer signed a promissory note amounting to 30,000. So this is still collectible. However, it is evidenced by a promissory note. So therefore, we cannot use the account niya, accounts receivable. So pag gani, we use the term notes receivable. So debit notes receivable 30,000, credit service income. So debit notes receivable 30,000, credit service income also for 30,000. So next entry. So we borrow money from BPI. So our business received cash on hand, cash 300,000, and then we credit loans payable 300,000. So to recognize our liability. So debit card cash 300,000. Then to recognize the liability, so you credit loans payable 300,000. The next entry, so we purchased a computer but uh, on credit ni siya. So meaning giutang nato. Okay? So VNR Services purchased a computer at SY Appliance Center amounting to 35,000 on account. So pag kita ang naibayro nun, so that is accounts payable. Okay? So we received, we buy the office equipment. So ang computer will be under office equipment niya title. So that is why we debit office equipment 35,000 and then credit accounts payable 35,000. So to transfer that, so debit ka office equipment 35,000, credit kag accounts payable also for 35,000. So next, so we also purchased a photocopier on account, so or on credit. So we only paid 10% because that's the down payment, and then the rest will be our payable. Okay, so our payable. So we debit office equipment for the total amount 65,000. We credit, so notice we credit 65,000 6,500 cash on hand. So, di ba, kung magbayad ta, makuhaan og cash ang business. So, if there's a payment, there is a decrease in the cash. Okay? So, we credit cash on hand 6,500. And we also have a liability nga 58,500. So, let's transfer. So, debit 65,000, credit cash on hand 6,500. So, it's not all the time nga ang asset ma-debit. Okay? So, pag bako, di ba, kung mag-decrease, atong i-credit ang mga asset. Accounts payable, so nadungagan na to accounts payable for the remaining balance. That's 58,500. Okay, so next, rent expense. So we paid our rent. So kung payment, of course, there is a cash outflow. Okay, so we debit rent expense and credit cash on hand. So rent expense. So na there is a rent expense. 4,500 debit. And then we have cash, credit cash, also 4,500. So the owner withdrew 2,000 for personal use. So basta mga personal use gani, ang gamito na itong account title is withdrawal. Okay, so debit ka, Paul withdrawal 2,000 and then credit cash on hand 2,000 because the business, although ang tag-iya ang nagkuha og kwarta, but remember, separate entity concept, lahi ang business, lahi ang owner. Okay? So kung nagkuha og kwarta ang owner sa business, makuhaan og kwarta ang business. Okay? So that's why we credit 2,000. So Paul withdrawal 2,000, credit ka for 2,000 for cash. Another is loans payable. So sa Model 5, these are mostly katong mga gipangbayaran nato nga liability. Okay? So in Model 3, we incurred a liability. So nagborrow ta og money. So that's credit to loans payable 300,000. Now kay ato namang gibayaran ang utang, so dapat mo decrease na ang loans payable. Okay? So it's fully paid. So debit loans payable 300,000. We use cash to pay, of course, so that's why we credit cash on hand. So cash on hand, 300,000. Credit. Loans payable is debited by the same amount. So 300,000. So next step. So we also paid partially our accounts payable. So we only paid 70,000 of our accounts payable to our supplier nga si SY appliance. So kato atong gipalitan sa photocopier o computer. Okay? So debit accounts payable, credit cash on hand. So debit accounts payable 70,000. Debit accounts payable and then you also credit cash also for 70,000. Okay, so next, so for the last model, we have two transactions. We prepaid rent. So we pay the rent in advance. So 'di ba in the accrual basis, so dapat mag-recognize ra kag expense if na-utilized or na-consume. Otherwise, it will be considered as an asset. Okay? So our rental that is paid in advance is called prepaid rent. Okay? So prepaid rent. So why is it an asset? Although wa kay madawat, okay? But your asset there is the right nga magpuyo ka. So for example, if you paid for a year, so dapat you have the right to stay there for 1 year. Okay? Otherwise, you will ask for a refund for the payment. Okay? So credit cash on hand. So because we paid using the cash. So debit prepaid rent 120,000, 120,000, and then we credit cash also for 120,000. Okay, next. So we also collected our accounts receivable. So ang atong customer gibayad siya pero I think this is only partial nga payment. Okay? So our customers paid. So nagbayad siya 20,000. So naka-receive ang business og cash, that's 20,000. And credit accounts receivable. So nakuhaan atong collectible. So 20,000. So debit cash on hand 20,000. Then credit accounts receivable 20,000. Then the last transaction, so we have unearned service income. So anong unearned siya? It's because we only recognize income. So 'di ba income recognition. So we only recognize income if we have received, we have already delivered the goods and performed services to our clients. Okay? So that's the only time that we should recognize income. Pag dili pa gani, so we are already paid but have not yet performed the service. So ato na siyang i-credit sa unearned service income. Okay? So ang unearned service income, although na income nga word, but actually it's not an income, it's a liability. Okay? So it's our liability because we still have an obligation to our customers. Okay? Napay obligation, napay right ang customers nga mag-demand sa atua. Okay? So debit kag cash and then credit unearned service income. So cash 100,000, debit kag credit kag unearned service income also for 100,000. Okay? So we're done with the transfer of entries. Okay? So see the overview. So these are all the debit entries and these are all the credit entries for each account title. Okay? Now the second step would be getting the total or the sum of uh, all the debits and all the credits. Okay? So you can automatically compute the sum by kani selecting the numbers and then I blank for the total. You click auto sum. So for cash on hand, the total is 592,500. So you also do it with the credit. So auto sum, then the total balance or the total credit for cash is 503,000. For Paul Capital, so total na nimo. Walay debit kay Paul, so credit is 300,000. Land, wala, dili ka kailangan mag-auto sum. That's already the amount. Same with furniture and fixtures. For service income, so you have credit balances. So that's for the service income, 230,000. Accounts receivable, ang debit niya, So total ana nga total debit balance niya is 127,500. The credit is 20,000. Notes receivable is isa ra ka buok, so that's 30,000. Loans payable, so isa ra ka debit, isa ra ka credit. So that's already the uh, total. Unearned service income, Paul withdrawal, equipment, so kani i-auto sum basta more than one gani nga entries imo na siyang kuhaon ang total. So accounts payable, ng mga akong gi-bold nga numbers, that's the kadang bold o kadang red, that's the total. Then prepaid rent is 120,000. Okay, so after the process of summing up all the debit and credit is called footing. Okay, so FOOTING. So that is called footing. So that's an accounting term. So meaning ana is gitotal lang ang debit ug ang credit. Okay. Now if you want to determine the balance of each account title, so kailangan nimo i-minus ang higher nga amount sa lower nga amount. So kung asa tong side niya higher, dito nimo ibutang ang balanse. Okay? So for example, so you have cash 592,500, then you na kay credit niya 503,000. So to get the balance of cash, so minus nimo ang higher amount sa lower amount. So 89,500. Si capital has no debit entries, therefore ang balance ni capital is 300,000. So with land, so automatically mo na iyang balanse. And furniture and fixtures. Service income, so there's only one side, that's the credit side. So muna na iyang balanse. For accounts receivable, so higher ang debit niya kaysa sa iyang credit. So debit minus credit is 107,500. And then you have notes receivable. For loans payable, walay mabilin. Okay? Whether asa ka nga side, it will result to zero. Okay? Because the debit is equal to the credit. So pasabot lang ani niya is that wala na kay bayro nun because it's already fully paid. So unearned service income also red. Paul withdrawal, that's the balance already. Isa raman kabuok. For office equipment, accounts payable. So accounts payable, mas higher ang credit kaysa sa yang debit side. So the balance of your accounts payable is only 23,500. So mo na lang nabilin sa imong bayro nun. Rent expense is 4,500. Then lastly, your prepaid rent is 120,000. Okay, so we're done with the posting or transferring our journal entries to the general ledger. Okay, from the general ledger, okay, so ang next step na po dani is to prepare the trial balance. Okay, so ang trial balance is more of um, ensuring that ang itanan nimong debit ug tanan nimong credit is equal or balance. Okay, so this is the format for the trial balance. So you have the name of the business. So you write there. So by the way, there are two types of trial balance. So So we are preparing ang duha. So the first trial balance is called the trial balance of totals. Ang second is called the trial balance of balances. Then you also write the name of the document. Okay, so I know the period niya gibasihan. So let's assume nga October ni tanan niya transactions. So therefore, uh, ato ibutang dira for the month ended October 2020. Okay? So asa man ni gipangkuha nga mga amounts. Okay? So actually kani nga mga amounts gipangkuha ra pud ni tanan sa general ledger. So katong mga total, for example 592,500. Okay? So ato lang gi-transfer. So 592,500. Okay? So if you want yun niya makita gyud sa nako pag kuan, so let's have okay. So gikuha na ko ang debit cash. So dito ra pod sa general ledger. So ang total niya nga balance sa tanan debit is 592,500. Ang sa iyang credit is 503. So tanan naka-black. So accounts receivable. So 127,500 ang debit. So mura ra kaga copy paste. Okay? Notes receivable 30,000 nasa debit si prepaid rent. So kaning arrangement diri this is in order of liquidity. So kung kinsa toy dali ma-convert into cash, so mo'y kuan number one. So of course si cash naman na daan. So mo nang number one. So accounts receivable, notes receivable, ang mga furniture, land, and office equipment. So it will take time para ma-convert into cash. So prepaid rent, 120,000 debit. And then land, 150,000 I think. So debit diha 150,000. Furniture and fixtures, okay, 50,000. The office equipment, 100. So that's also the total. Accounts payable. So ang debit niya, nabay debit si accounts payable. So that's 70,000. Napod siya credit. Okay, so 93,500. Unearned service income nato is 100,000. Loans payable, you have 300,000 sa debit. Ano. So debit ka 300,000. Napo kay gi-credit nga 300,000. Si Paul Capital, so total Paul Capital is 300. Walay debit si Paul Capital. Paul withdrawal is 2,000 na dire. Naka-debit. Service income. So you have total, wala makay-debit. So ang total credit nimo muna na imong total. So 230,000. Rent expense is 4,500. So we're done transferring all the amounts. So of course, the trial balance, it only give us an idea kung nagtotal ba ang atong debit o ang credit. Okay? But it doesn't mean wala na mali sa imong pag-journalize. Okay? So pwede gapon ka magka-balanse. However, basig na alang kay kumbaga mali nga account, okay? Or mali pod niya amount, pero same man imong debit o credit, so mo nang balanse gyapon ka. Okay? So to check, so auto sum. So your total debit amount is 1,546,500. For the credit, okay, so you also do the auto sum. Dapat magbalanse sila. Okay? So you have 1,546,500. Okay, so that's for the trial balance of totals. So unsa may naa sa trial balance of balances. Okay, so obviously, ang mga balanse. So kita mo siya katong red. So mo ni ang inyong i-copy. Okay? Mo niyo i-copy paste dito Okay? So kung naka-debit siya og 89,500, so dapat naka-debit pud ka dito og 89,500. Okay? However, pwede ra kag duha na siya ka pamaagi. Either it's i-copy paste nimo ni ani mga red, or you can calculate automatically. Okay? So 'di ba higher asa tong higher amount dito ka mag hatag sa balance. So between 592,500 and 503, higher C, debit. So to get the balance, i-deduct nimo ang higher amount sa lower nga amount or lower nga side. So 592 minus 503, so that's 89,500. Okay? So same with accounts receivable. So more gyapon, mas higher ang debit. So 127 minus 20, so you have 107,500. So check kung sakto ba. So ang accounts receivable nimo dapat na i-balance nga 107,500. So for the rest kaning accounts yun dili na nimo ni siya i-deduct. So as is na ni sila kay wala makay i-minus. Okay, so copy 30,000. O pwede ra pud nimo siya i-drag down so, sa corner. And, okay, so makopya na niya tanan amounts. For accounts payable, so mas higher ang credit niya, so therefore, dili nimo ibutang ang balance sa credit. So higher minus lower, so that's 23,500. Unearned service income, so copy lang na. Now, this time, si loans payable, walay balanse. Nga naman, maski asa ka nga side, it will result to zero. Okay? So maski mag-una ka sa credit, that's zero. Maski sa debit pa ka, still the amount is zero. Okay? So in the financial statements, we no longer include loans payable. Okay, wala man siya amount. But for trial balance, giapil na to siya. Okay? All capital 300,000. All withdrawal is 2,000. Ano, delete ni siya sa credit na siya sa debit. Service income is 230,000. Then lastly, your rent expense. Okay, so just like in the trial balance, so ang bottom line will determine if nagbalanse ba ang debit o ang credit. So dapat balanse gyapon sila. Okay? So auto sum, forget the total. So nakandiyot sa Excel is that you no longer need the calcu. So just navigate the formulas. So ang debit side niya dapat na i-total nga 653,500. So dapat kung sakto atong kung equal atong debit o credit, dapat magparehas ni sila. 653,500. Oops. 500. Okay. Um, in other okay, so in the accounting, so pag final na gani siya nga amount, we usually use what we call double rule. Okay? Double rule. Or kumbaga na double line sa amount. Okay? So pareha ani. Okay? So we use the double rule para to indicate nga mo na siya ang final figure. Pag dili pa final figure, so pareani, you can just write, you can use the single underline or single rule. Okay, so use the bottom border. Okay, so that's it. So, so this is your trial balance. Okay, so format na lang ka. So, so that's the trial balance. So it only makes sure ga ang imong gipang debit o tanan nimo gipang credit is equal, di ba? Because our equation is dapat our debit is equal to our credits. Okay? Okay, so this is the how you use the Excel in creating the trial balance and general ledger. Okay. But to do the manual way of posting or preparing the trial balance. So all of those are being taught kato sa katong video nga akong gi-send. Okay? So please watch it, especially katong wala pa kaagi sa basic accounting in their senior high. Okay, so I'm done. So we have more time to answer some of your questions, and if you have clarifications, so please raise it. Okay, time for your questions and clarifications. Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes. So mag-kuan sa tower. Or if you want, we can have a kuan. Uh, sa tawag ani, a break for a few minutes, and then we come back to answer some of your questions. So we still have an hour left. Okay. But of course, if wala na question, wala na clarification, then we can finish early. So remember,
Excuse me,
you have
sir.
yes, Kitsani.
Kanang imo
Si
nang i-upload sa Neo, sir.
dili sa Neo na ko i-upload, sa YouTube na ko i-upload. Okay, so I will
Kay
provide, yes.
magsige man jud ka left, sir, kay hinay og signal ba.
Mm. So don't worry kay I will upload this in YouTube para ma-download ninyo. Okay?
Ah, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Later on pag ma-upload na nako tanan including the last Saturday nga discussion. Pag ma-upload na I will post in the I will announce in the Neo.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Sir,
Yes. Francis
yung
Lloyd.
katong sa PowerPoint, mga PowerPoint nimo, sir,
Mm-hmm.
i-upload na nimo sa itong mga
I-upload sa
examples sa
that
Neo. Itong mga kuan, itong sa model 1 to
atong
6,
mga transaction.
mga
Oo,
transaction.
i-upload to na ako siya. Okay? Yep. Oo, i-upload na ako to download. I mean i-upload. So,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
mm, Okay, so other questions?
Ay, sir.
Hi,
Matara ko,
okay,
sir.
Kimari.
Kanin ba, ba di ba't
Mm.
maghimo pa po ng accounting or accounting cycle is kaniyang. Ang una nun, sir, no, is kaniyang journal entry. Then, ato na siyang
Mm.
execute to general ledger. Then, to trial balance.
Mm.
Kibali, sir, ang sa point mo, sir, is kaniyang ang credit is equals to debit.
Debit.
What if, sir,
Oo.
kung namali, sir, asa mi
Asa mo
kung
mag-adto?
mali ito Miss trial balance niya, wala ang nakadimaw among answer ba among credit o gani ang debit. So nakadimaw sa di mi mag-answer GG gimi aning sa answer sa tawag ani kani ang journal entry kay diri mi mag masayop isa ba. So ang pangutana ni sir is usa man ang pag-answer sa pag-identify bitaw or usa may basihan namo nga sakto jud mi nga sakto gid namong kuan mo sir among sakto namong pag-balance bitaw pag-balance sa debit o credit kay bali maghatag kani ang maghatag og quiz or kani ang exam pag magkuan mi transaction then asa di mi mag-answer no kani ang murag kani bitong dili man sa ingon na answer kaning maglibog gid mi sir ba kay niya aminin ako sir nga kani bitong di mi matanggong aning journal entry kay pag process aning maghatag gani ang question tapos imo ba na siyang i-journal entry to credit debit tapos maghimo din mi kani ang sa to maghimo din mi kani ang maghimo mi journal entry ano to kay debit tapos credit dayon pandayon kato ang kaniyang tong paid rent of per month. Ang kanda lang sir ba nga part sir ba is alam mo lang di makumurag mahadlok sila ma-confuse
Okay.
bito Mr. Kwan Mr. ba nga kung marong mi ani ang journal entry imo ka sa trial balance ug sa kaniyang kuan sa kaniyang general ledger is wrong pod. Mao ba sir? Bago
Yes. That's why I told you, 'di ba, that the most crucial part in the bookkeeping process or in the accounting process is in the transaction of analysis and journalizing. Okay? So kung dira pa lang mali na siya pag-analyze, mo na siya nga most likely your output will also not or your trial balance or the succeeding process mamali po na siya up to the financial statements. Okay, so that is why there is a guide. So katong normal balance, okay? That is your guide, okay? So katong mga assets, withdrawal og expenses. So 'di ba when we say normal balance, it is the side kung asa sila mag-increase, okay? So you really need to understand the transaction. Kumbaga, imong unsay tawag ni, kung pwede i-internalize nimo unsay nahitabo di ay. Okay? Unsay nahitabo sa business. So kung magbayad akong customer sa ako, unsa day nahitabo? Nabay na receive ang business? Okay? So for every journal entry, always remember na agi na debit ug na credit. Dili ka pwede mag-journalize nga walay ang isa because again, we're following the rule nga the debit is equal to credit. So ana siya. So kuan lang ninyo siya, always remember kung pwede i-memorize ninyo kung sa ang mga normal balance sa kada account, so sa kada asset, sa sa liabilities, unsay normal balance nila, capital, income ug expense, and dapat i-familiar ninyo inyong self kung kani ba nga account title asa man ni nabilong, sa asset ba ni siya, sa liability ba ni siya, sa capital. So those are the most crucial. Okay? Identifying whether it is an asset, liability, capital, income, or expense. Okay? So there is no shortcut, there is no easy way how to do it. this, but through practice, okay? Through practice, makuanan ninyo, masabtan, okay? That is why even though naana ta sa posting or moabot na ta sa financial statements, you will still do the journalizing. Okay? Mag-journalize gyapon mo because there are transactions not covered in the book. Dili na siya tanan-tanan. Okay? You will encounter a lot of accounting transactions nga wala na discuss sa libro. Okay? So wala gani na discuss sa libro, di ba? What if you will pay the PhilHealth or SSS of the employees? So what would be your entries? Okay? Kung na VAT payable, okay? So my advice really to you is accounting is dili na siya pwede basahon ka isa lang. Okay? Dili ni siya basa lang. But you will improve more on journalizing if you keep on practicing. Okay? If you keep on practicing. So you try to look for kung naamoy libro, naamoy mahulaman og libro, then naay mga transactions, you try to journalize. And then you ask me kung sakto ba na nga pagka-journalize. Okay? Sakto ba inyo game nga journal entry. Okay? For that particular transaction. Okay? Because me too, I'm also struggling when I start the basic accounting. Okay? I understand your confusion because syempre dili pa ta ka-relate, 'di ba, sa uban niya kuan aspects sa business. But I tell you, so accounting needs kuan. Kumbaga, reading the book is only 20% nga inyong ma-learn because the 80% will come from mastery and practice of journalizing. Okay? So accounting is not only a simple nga pag mo basa and then you have learned. Okay? It really needs practice. Okay? Especially sa pag-journalize. Okay? So it will pave way man pod basta kay maayo na ka mag-journalize. I tell you the rest of the accounting process would be very easy because kung ano man to siya, 'di ba? If you notice, it's very procedural. Okay? Very mechanical. Okay? Pero ang judgment ninyo will really depend on the kuan yun, okay? On your analysis. That's why accounting is a combination of English because your knowledge in English will help you understand the problem. Basic mathematics, okay? Arithmetic regani ang kailangan. And also IQ because for the analysis, okay? Analysis of transactions. Pero that can be improved, okay? That will be improved through practice. Okay? So take the opportunity to journalize as many transactions as you can. Okay? So kung namoy kaulaman og libro or there ang internet, there are a lot of kuan. There are a lot of practice tests. Okay? So that's it. Okay? So again, kumbaga ang accounting is dili siya putol-putol. It is continuous. Okay? Kumbaga kung nagtukod kag building, dapat ang imong foundation is very strong so that you can build a very strong or a very kuan niya structure. Okay? So the foundation of the basic accounting is very important for you to be able to build a house or a building. Okay? Kung sa kataas sa building, so dapat inana ka strong inyong foundation. So from the identification and journalizing. So it starts from there. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that concern. Okay. So that is why maglisod ko og hatag sa inyo og tip or kanang sure nga tip nga para dili mo mamali because it really depends on the judgment of the bookkeeper based on sa knowledge kayang naibawan. Okay? So that is why it's very important that you understand the different accounting concepts and principles so that will guide you in your journalizing. Okay, maski ang mga accountants, some of the accountants nagyapon sila mali nga journal entry, especially if kana nga transaction wala nila na encounter. So kung accountants pang gani, mamali nag-journalize, so how much more ang mga student? Okay? So that is why it's really diha ang difficult niya part. So the only way to address that problem, malesen ang inyong mistakes, ang inyong errors, is to practice journalizing. Okay, so other questions? Other clarifications? Okay, so again, your exam will start on November 7. So ang coverage lang sa inyong exam would be kanilang journalizing and posting and trial balance. So dili na nako apilon tong mga first 2 chapters. So journalizing na ta diretso, posting and trial balance.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So your exam would start on November 7 pero ako na siyang i-extend for 1 week. So the deadline para maka-exam mo is on November 13. Okay? So you have 1 week para maka-exam. Okay? Okay, so are we done or do you have something to ask? So
None, sir.
okay, so before we end, so kindly type present in the chat. You type present for those who are around. So because this will be part of the minutes nga ihatag ni Google. Okay, so thank you for listening. Thank you for your participation. So for those questions, so thank you so much. So God bless in your midterm and see you on November 14. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir.